Namaste and welcome for another practice together. Today we're going to focus on our ankles for stretching and conditioning. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position and really try to have your ankles together and your spine long. Take a few deep breaths here and feel if your knees are okay with that. And if you can grab a simple belt. I'm using a yoga belt, but any belt can be fine. Place your feet inside the belt and just tighten a little bit so that you allow yourself to have your ankles and feet as together as possible. Then sit again, feel the difference. You can have your hands on your knees or you can place your hands on your torso and take a few deep breaths. Remember, if you feel any pain in your knees, then it means that your body is asking you to change something. We don't want to force anything, so always connect with your body's feelings and sensations. If you want, you can cross your fingers and stretch the spine longer, and then exhaling, releasing towards the ground. Couple of deep breaths here and roll your spine and come up again. We're ready for the next exercise. You can place the point of your toes on the ground and come up, really stretching the ankles as much as you can, releasing the tensions of the neck, releasing the tensions of the torso. Remember to breathe deeply through all exercises, and then if you can, try to place your knees down. Still having those toes connected to the ground, make sure your pinkies and all the toes are connected as much as you can. And you can place your hands down, first variation, or on your knees, second variations. Or you can cross your fingers and come up again towards the ceiling, stretching the spine, third variations. You're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. You can change anytime to any variations. You can stretch your gaze towards the ceiling. Remember to breathe deeply. And release everything. Release the toes, wiggle a little bit. And come down. You can put your belt away. Now let's stretch on the other side. So swing on one side and put the angle at the same line of your knees, trying to stretch the front of the foot. You can place your hands down or on your knee. Couple of breaths here, and then we just swing on the other side and try on the other foot. Remember again, never twist your ankle. So find that long line, and when that line is there, you can play with your hands down or on the knee. Now to further intensify a little bit the stretching of the front of the foot, place yourself in four-leg position. Inhaling, stretching towards the ceiling. Exhaling, come up with your belly button towards the spine. We're going to do this 3 times, and each time you're going to go a little bit more up. Try to stretch the knees and come down. Once more. Inhale and exhale a little bit. Inhale and exhale a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. Come up as much as you can, stretching those foot. And again, inhale. 1. Inhale. 2. Last time. Inhale And exhale, let's stretch and try to stay there for a couple of breaths. Really focusing on pushing those hips towards the ceiling, releasing gently the neck, stretching the spine long, belly's a little bit in, and come down gently. Place your knees down, inhaling and exhaling. Let's go into Balasana, child's pose. Couple of deep breaths here. And let's roll the spine and come up again. Now we're going to switch the position into a comfortable seated position with your legs stretched forward. Wiggle your toes a little bit, finding the space, and then point and flex your feet. Really try to focusing on finding the space of your ankles, of your toes. And then we're going to change by creating big circles with your ankles. Still working on that point and flex on one side and the other. Your spine is long. You're still breathing. And release. Let's go again into our seated position and release down your hips. Come up, bend and roll. Now hands on your waist, feet together, knees together, and let's try simple releve, up and down. Remember here to have your knees and feet as together as possible. Your hands on your waist is controlling the center of the body and the belly button is in. Now bend the knees, come down and up again. Stretch, bend, down and neutral. Up, down, down and neutral. Always have your knees together, your feet and ankles together, really focusing on the center of the body and on your balance. Now reverse. Same thing. So we're gonna bend, up with the feet, up releve and down. Bend, feet, releve, neutral. Bend, feet, releve, neutral. Finding the connection of the feet, center of the body and the top of the head. Now release. Come forward with one foot and just stretch. You can create circles or wiggle, anything you like. Feel any difference in your right or left. Now come up, inhale with your hands, exhaling to your center. And thank you so much